Français FSC présente French Grammar Made Easy. Today we are going to try to make the difference between qui and que in a few minutes. They are both what we call pronoms relatifs, and they are just in the same family as ou and dont. Now, when am I going to use them? We're going to use qui, even though qui is related to a person, like l'homme is a person, or when it is related to a thing, like la voiture is a thing. This is different from English. In English, you would only use vous when it is related to a person, but French, it doesn't matter. Qui can be a person or a thing. And it is the same with que. Que can be related to a person, l'homme, the man, or to a thing, la voiture. It's different from English because in English, that or which is only related to a thing, not a person. The other thing very important for both qui and que is the verb. The verb in the sentence, which is here, has no preposition. There is no preposition. So, l'homme qui parle est derrière moi. L'homme parle. La voiture est neuve. The car is new. There is no preposition with the verb. So we can only use qui or que. Same thing with que. The verb does not have a preposition. Je connais, connaître quelqu'un. Et je conduis, I drive something. No preposition, so we can use que. But now that we know, we can use only qui and que. Because when are you going to use qui and when are you going to use que? So here it is, and it's the last thing before we go to this, just to let you know that dont, we use dont when the preposition, the verb has a preposition. So you would say, l'homme dont je parle, sorry, I forgot the je, est derrière moi. The man I am speaking about, and your about is de in French. La voiture dont j'ai hérité est neuve. The car I inherited is new. Hérité quelque chose. Donc, la préposition, hérité de quelque chose. Donc, la préposition est de. This is why I'm using dont and I'm not using qui or que. Because, as I said, qui and que do not have a verb with preposition when you use them. So the last thing, when are you going to use qui and que? You're going to use qui when the noun before qui is the subject of the sentence. So, and here is the same. So you would say, the man who is singing is behind me. So who is singing? It is the man. So the man is the subject. So I'm going to use qui. La voiture qui est neuve, who is new? It's the car. The car is the subject of the sentence. So I'm using qui. I'm not using que, I'm using qui. So when am I going to use que? I'm going to use que when the noun just before que is the complément d'objet direct, the COD of the sentence. Here in this sentence, je is the subject. The man I know is behind me. L'homme que je connais est derrière moi. Who is behind me? It's the man. So the man is the direct object of the sentence. So I'm going to use que. I am not going to use qui. The same thing in the second sentence. La voiture que je conduis est neuve. What do I, with the subject, drive? What do I drive? I drive the car. So the car is the COD. The car I drive is brand new. So to recap, very easy, qui and que for both of them is related either to a person or a thing. For both of them, the verb doesn't have a preposition, but the last thing, which is important, is that qui is related to the subject of the sentence and que is related to the COD of the sentence. Have a good day and thank you for your likes.